The Strat-O-Matic Network, and we're on October 2, our last date of the season, and this is the final game of a two-game series between the New York Mets at the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the Mets is Gary Gentry, and for the Cubs, Bill Hands. Gentry has won 12, Hands has won 23. And the Cubs are one game ahead of the Mets. With a win in this game, the Mets will tie the Cubs for third place in the National League Eastern Division. The lineups are as follows. For the Mets, it's Cleon Jones leading off in left, Garrett at third, Agee in center, Shamsky in right, Boswell at second, Cranepool at first, Grody catching, Harrelson at short, and Gentry the pitcher. He's a right-hander. For the Cubs, it's Don Kessinger leading off at short, Popovich at second, in for the injured Glenn Beckert, Williams in left, Santo at third, Banks at first, Hickman in right, Gamble in center. Hairston called up is the catcher, John Hairston. And batting ninth and pitching, Bill Hands, he's a right-hander. The Cubs won this one 5-3 in real world. And the Cubs take the field. We're in Wrigley Field. There's Bill Hands on the mound. And leading it off is Cleon. Okay, Hands is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Cleon. 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. One down. We're underway here. Now Wayne Garrett is the batter. Okay, here's Hands now. The pitch to Garrett, 5-4 left-handed, grounds it to third, our first text today. Santo, 128. G1 gets to it, E28, 478. And he throws him out. Two down. And Tommy Agee is the batter. Oh. Agee steps in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Hands. 2-5, right-handed, single one to 18. It's a base hit. Oh, that's a re-roll. foul ball. There it is. 4-6 right-handed. That's a double 1-3. That is a base hit for AG. AG is on. 1-15, 1-16, 1-14 being held. Now Art Shamsky comes up. The pitch from Hands. 2-4. And it's hit deep by Shamsky. Deep to right center, it's gone. A 2-4 home run off Hands by Shamsky. And the Mets get out ahead here in the top of the first, 2-0. That's home run number 17 for Art Shamsky. He had 14 in Real Worlds. Home run number 17. The batter now is Ken Boswell. .49 left-handed struck him out, and the side is retired. But 2 runs for the Mets on the 2-run home run by Art Shamsky. We're heading to the bottom of the first. Mets 2, and the Cubs are coming up. Gentry on the mound for the Mets. Kessinger leads it off for Chicago. Switch hitter batting left. 5-7, switch hitter batting left, grounds to second X. Boswell, 334. G3 gets to it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 34. And he throws him out. 1 away. Kessinger retired. Now here's Paul Popovich. Switch hitter batting left against Gentry. Four, 7, and he walked him. Popovich is on with 1 out. Here's Billy Williams. The pitch from Gentry. That's 4-4, left-handed, grounds it to third X. Garrett, 220. (3-2). G3 gets to it. 4-8, 11. E20. Oh, and he boots it. It's a G3 E1. The error by Gentry. Williams on first, Popovich on second. And Ron Santo comes up to the plate. Here's Gentry. The pitch to Santo. 6-5, right-handed, hit well by Santo into the gap for a double. This might score Williams on a 6-5 right-handed double clean. That's the AG -3. Whoa. I'm sorry. That double, Popovich scores. It's Williams who goes to third. Let's see if he'll come around 1-14, and it's a 1-11 with one out. We'll let Banks hit. Second, it's a tough call. Second and third, one out. Two-one now. Mets leading, and Ernie Banks comes up. Second and third, infield is in. Here's Banks. And the pitch, 6-4, right-handed. There's a ballpark slash. It's a 17, right-handed. Whoa, lines it to short, caught by Harrelson, 2 away. And now Jim Hickman in a clutch situation. Here's the pitch to Hickman. 6-4, right-handed, another ballpark slash. This one's not going through either. Right-handed, lined again to short, and Harrelson makes the play. The side is retired. One run, though. On a walk, an error, and a double by Santo. After one, it's Mets 2, Cubs 1. Here's Hands. Leading it off, Eddie Kranepool for the New York Mets. Here's Hands and the pitch to Kranepool. 3-8, grounds it to second. Popovich has it, throws to Banks, one away. Now Jerry Grote is the batter. Four, right-handed, catcher X. Hairston, 4-16. .416, 5-4. He pops it up. E16, 6-11, 16. Oh, and he drops it. Whoa. It was a P/P dropped. And Grote is safe at first. The error by Hairston. One out. And here's Bud Harrelson. Oh. Here's the pitch. 1-4, right-handed, ballpark slash. This one may not go through either. He's a switch hitter, though, batting left. It does. It's a base hit for Harrelson. Grote goes to second. First and second, one out. Here's Gentry. .510, right-handed, struck him out. 2 away. And here's Cleon in a clutch situation. One seven to Cleon, walked him. Hands has loaded the bases with 2 outs. And Garrett comes up, another clutch situation. Here's the pitch to Hands, from Hands. 5-5, left-handed, single 1-2-8, and he grounds it to first. Banks has it. He throws to Hands, covering the bag. And the side is retired. No runs for the Mets there. 1 hit, an error, a walk, 3 left on. We're heading to the bottom of the second. It's 2-1 Mets. Gentry takes the mound. Oscar Gamble leads it off. Three six, right-handed, grounds it to third. Garrett fields and throws to Cranepool, 1 away. Now here's John Hairston, the Cubs catcher today. He's a right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Gentry. It's a 4-9 right-handed. Struck him out. First strikeout for Gentry, 2 down. And Bill Hands is the batter. Pitch from Gentry. 2-9, grounds it to first, and Cranepool takes it to the bag. The side is retired. No runs, 1-2-3 inning. After 2, it's 2-1 Mets. Hands takes the mound for the 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd, AG will lead it off. Singled, scored on Shamsky's home run. And here's AG now, leading it off. Hands into his windup, and the pitch to AG. 4-3, right-handed, ballpark slash. 1-14. Line to short and caught by Kessinger. 1 down. Here's Art Shamsky. Homered, a 2-run homer in the first, Shamsky. Okay, here's Hands. And the pitch, 6-8. Left-handed, grounds it to second for Popovich. 2 outs. Nobody on, and Kenny Boswell comes to the plate. Three seven right-handed. It's a base hit for Boswell. A 2-out single. Boswell is on. 1-16, 1-17, 1-15. Being held with a lead for Eddie Cranepool. 5-7, left-handed, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Hands. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're heading to the bottom of the third. Gentry on the mound will face the top of the order for the Cubs. Kessinger 0 for 1 leads it off. Switch hitter batting left. Here's the pitch from Gentry. That's 1-5. Grounds it to short. Harrelson has it. Throws to Kranepool. 1 away. Now Paul Popovich. .412. Switch hitter batting left. Single 1 to 18 goes through for a base hit. Popovich is on. Now Billy Williams. Reached on the error by Garrett. Pitch to Williams, 6-9, left-handed, walked him. So it's first and second with 1 out. And Ron Santo is the batter. Pitch to Santo. 2-9, right-handed, walked him. So the bases are loaded with Cubs. 1 down, infield back for Banks. Mets going for the double play here. Here's Gentry. The wind up, the pitch to Banks. 1-5. Single 1 to 3. Line to third, caught by Garrett. 2 away. And Hickman comes up in a clutch situation. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch from Gentry. 5-6. Fly ball right. Shamsky getting under it. He makes the catch and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 2 walks. 3 left on, bases full. And after 3, it's a 2-1 ball game. Top of the fourth now. Hands on the mound. Grody leads it off. Hands gets the sign from Hairston. He's set. And the pitch to Grody. 5-8, right-handed, grounds to second X. Popovich, 2-17. (13-2). He gets to a G1, E17, 5-10, 11. And he throws him out. Grody is retired, 1 away. Here's Buddy Harrelson now. Gentry on deck. Pitch to Harrelson. 6-7, switch hitter batting left, flies to center. And Gamble makes the catch, 2 away. And now the pitcher, Gary Gentry. He's struck out in the second. Here's Hands. 2-3, pops it up foul territory. Hairston is under it. He makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Bill Hands. Bottom of the fourth now. And Gentry takes the mound. Oscar Gamble leading it off. Left-handed hitter against Gentry. Here's the pitch from Gary. 4-10, left-handed, catcher X. That's for Grody, 2-4. (2-2), WG. with nobody on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a squib in front of the plate. Grody fields it and throws to first. Gamble is retired. Now here's John Hairston, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hairston, a right-handed hitter. The pitch from Gentry. That's 6'5", right-handed. He has W power against right-handers. That a base hit for Hairston. And now Bill Hands comes up. 1 out, Hairston on first. Here's Hands at the plate. The pitch from Gentry. 1-6 struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Gentry, 2 down. And Kessinger is the batter. Switch hitter batting left. Here's the pitch to Kessinger. 3-6 right-handed, single 1 to 12, goes through for a base hit. Hairston to second and holds. 2 outs. And Paul Popovich steps up to the box in a clutch situation. Popovich walked and scored and singled in the third. 1-8 right-handed, double 1 to 4. It is a double down the line for Popovich on the 1-8 right-handed. 2 asteroids. Hairston scores to tie up the ball game. Kessinger goes to third and holds. It's 2-2. And here's Billy Williams, another clutch situation. Here's the pitch to Williams. 5'9", left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. But a run on 3 hits and 2 left on. After 4, it's a 2-1 ball game. 2-2 ball game, I am so sorry. All tied now at 2. Hands takes the mound, top of the 5th. We're all tied up. Top of the order for the Mets. Cleon leads it off. Struck out and walked thus far. Here's Hands. The pitch to Cleon, 3-6 right-handed, base hit Cleon. Cleon is on, 1 to 16, 1 to 14 being held. And Wayne Garrett is the batter. Infield is in, he's a C bunter. Lays it down, hits it to third. 5C. Santo getting the bunt. His play is only to first to get Garrett, and Jones goes to second. So Jones in scoring position here with 1 out and Tommy Agee the batter. Agee 1 for 2. Two 5 right-handed. Single 1 to 18 goes through for a base hit. 1 asteroid. Jones goes to third and holds, and Art Champsey comes up with 1 out First and third, the infield is back. Here's the pitch to Shamsky. 3-2, right-handed, walked him. And the bases are full now with Mets. Only one out. Ken Boswell, the batter. Here's Hands. Full windup and the pitch to Boswell. 5-8, left-handed, grounds it to second X. That'll be for Popovich. 2-17. 4-2, G3 pound with the infield back. 6-8-11. E17 on a G3 bases full. And the runner will advance. Jones scores as Popovich throws Boswell out. Second and third, 2 away, and the Mets lead it 3-2. Now here's Eddie Kranepool. Pitch from Hands. 2-7, fly ball center field. Under it is Gamble. He makes the catch, and the inning, the side is retired. 1 run for the Mets on 2 hits and a walk. 2 left on, middle of the 5th. 3-2 New York Mets over the Chicago Cubs. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll be back. Greetings, Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B. Mets lead at 3-2. Gentry takes the mound now. And Santo leads it off for Chicago. Three, 7. Double 1-4. It's a base hit for Santo to lead it off. Santo is on. And here's Banks. Santo 1-18. Not being held because very unlikely. He gets the pick off on 9. 3 with the lead. Here's Banks now. One, 2. Right-handed ballpark blast by Banks. 6. This might go. Right-handed. And it's gone. A 2-run home run by Ernie Banks to give the Cubs a 4-3 lead here. Look at it again. 1-2 right-handed. Ballpark blast. And it was a 6. Second home run allowed by Gentry. I'm sorry, first home run, but allowed by Gentry. This was a 2-run home run by Banks. Ernie had 23 in real world this season. In our replay, that is home run number 28. 28 for Banks. The batter is Hickman now. Gentry's first endurance in the 7th. Here's the pitch from Gentry. 6-8, right-handed, flies to center, and Agee is under it, 1 away. The batter now is Oscar Gamble, left-handed hitter. Gentry into his windup, and the pitch to Gamble. 4-4, left-handed, grounds it to third X. That's for Gentry. That's for Garrett, 220. That's a re-roll. 220, 12-2, G1. E20, 2-3-4. And he throws him out, 2 away. And John Hairston steps up to the box. The catcher for Chicago called up. Hairston is a right-handed hitter. He's 1 for 2. Single scored in the 4th. Here's the pitch from Gentry. That's 4-7. Right-handed, single 1, lines to third. Caught by Garrett, and the side is retired. But 2 runs for the Cubs on a 2-run home run by Banks, his 28th of the year. We've gone 5. It's 4-3 Cubs. And Hands takes the mound. Pitching to the Mets here, top of the 6th. Grote leads it off. Four, 5, right-handed, and home run 1-9. It is a double down the line for Grote on second to lead it off. It was 4-5 right-handed. Now Buddy Harrelson comes up. The tying run in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. Switch hitter batting left, 6-9, grounds to short X. Kessinger, 221. 7-2, G2 gets to it. E21, 3-4-5 rare play. It's going to be a G2 rare play. He lines a shot that deflects off the pitcher to the fielder, who makes the out. Runners advance. If forced. So Grote will stay at second. It's a 1-6 to 3 out. Two down, Grote in scoring position, and Gentry is the batter. He's going to hit. Or better yet, we'll have a pinch hitter for Gentry. It's the last game of the season. He has allowed 4 runs in 5 innings. That's fine. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. He walked 3. Struck out 3 and allowed 4 runs. DeLauro will be coming in. DeLauro, he pitched in this game in real world. He'll be coming in next inning. Let's see who's hitting here. A clutch situation for whoever it is. Coming in to hit will be Duffy Dyer. Duffy Dyer. Will save Clendenin. This is a clutch situation. Okay, Hands is ready from the stretch. The pitch to Dyer. 6-6, right-handed. Grounds it to short. Kessinger fields it, throws to Banks, and the side is retired. No runs for the Mets. They had the leadoff double by Grote. He was left on. We're in the middle of the 6th. And Jack DeLauro takes the mound. Gentry, the loser of record. Hands the winner. And Hands leads it off, bottom of the 6th. Again, his first endurance is the 7th. DeLauro has an endurance of 4 innings. Okay, DeLauro, a left-hander. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Hands. That's 5-7, right-handed. Grounds it to second, X Boswell. 334, Boswell. (12-3) G2, he gets to it. E34, 6-11-14. Oh, and he boots it. An error by Kenny Boswell. Second error for the Mets today. Hands on first, and Kessinger the batter. Kessinger 1 for 3. Here's the pitch from DeLauro. 2-8, left-handed. Double 1 to 15. It's going to be a base hit. 2 asteroids. Hands goes to third. And the Cubs have first and third, no outs. Infield is in for Popovich. Here's DeLauro now. The pitch to Popovich. 4-7, switch hitter batting right, grounds to third, B. On a first and third with the infield in. Whoa. Infield in 7. Batter is safe. Lead runner is thrown out. So that was a 4-7. Grounded to third. Throws to the plate to get hands on a fielder's choice, if you will. It's first and second, one down now. And here's Billy Williams. Here's the pitch from DeLauro. 6-2, left-handed, walked him. The bases are loaded with 1 out. And here's Santo. Santo 2 for 2 and a walk. One 7, left-handed, grounds it to second. The infield was back. We on new base running configurations, you have to say it each time. Boswell throws to Harrelson over to first, Cranepool for the inning-ending double play. So it's no runs, 1 hit, a walk, an error, and 2 left on after 6. 4-3 Cubs. Here's DeLauro now. Here's Hands. And this is his first endurance inning. Cleon to lead it off. Mets down by a run. .611, right-handed. Flies it to right X. That's for Hickman. 3-5. Three, 5, 7, 3. F1 gets to it. E5. 5, 10, 13. And he makes the catch. 1 out. And here's Wayne Garrett. Garrett 0 for 2 and a sacrifice bunt that contributed to the Mets' second run. 5-3, left-handed, grounds it back to Hands X. He's a 2-15. That's a 9-2. G3, Hands has it. 6-11-12. E15. Oh, and he boots it. Oh my. That's an error by Hands. Second error for the Cubs today. And Agee comes up to the plate. Agee 2 for 3. The pitch from Hands. 3-8, right-handed, flies it to center. And under that is Gamble, 2 outs. And Art Shamsky comes up. Left-handed hitter. Two-seven, right-handed, double 1-6. It's a base hit for Shamsky. Garrett rounds second and goes to third. 2-7, right-handed. And Kenny Boswell comes up in a clutch situation. First and third, 2 down. Boswell 1 for 3. 4-8, left-handed, walked him. So Hands has loaded the bases for the second time in the game. 2 outs, clutch situation for Eddie Kranepool. Okay, here's Hands now. Full windup and the pitch to Kranepool. That's 1-5. Grounds it to second. Popovich has it, and he throws it to Banks, and the side is retired. Actually, that was not the second time they had bases loaded, or maybe it was. But they strand the bases loaded this time. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, a walk, and 3 left on. We're in the 7th inning stretch here. And it's a 4-3 game. DeLauro comes out for his second inning of relief. Ernie Banks will lead it off. Ernie hit the 2-run home run. That's been the game winner thus far. Here's DeLauro. Pitch to Banks, 5-11, right-handed, flies it to left X, Cleon. 2-3. F2, he gets to it, E3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he makes the catch. Banks is retired. And Jim Hickman, the batter. And the pitch, 1-6, left-handed, flies it to center this time. And Agee is under it, 2 away for Oscar Gamble. Two, 8, left-handed, struck him out. He shouldn't even be batting. But they're winning. Oh, Lord. Lefty, lefty. A 1-2-3 for DeLauro. We're heading to the 8th. Gamble faced DeLauro in Real World in this game. Just for a point of information. Cubs won this one 5-3. Okay, top of the 8th, Bill Hands. This is his second endurance inning, and he has a single and a walk against him in the 7th, his first endurance inning. Here's Grody now. The pitch from Hands. 3-8. Hit well by Grody, and it's gone. That ties up the ball game. A leadoff home run by Jerry Grody. Let's look at that again. 3-8, right-handed, home run 1-5, and it was a 2. The Mets have tied the game at 4 on the home run by Grody. For Jerry, that's home run number 5 on the season. He had 6 in Real World. And we're all tied at 4 now. Now here's Buddy Harrelson. The pitch from Hands. 5-6, switch hitter, batting left, grounds to second, 1 out. And there'll be a hitter for DeLauro. DeLauro pitched 2 innings. He allowed 1 hit, a walk, and 1 strikeout. No runs allowed. And the Mets will bring in Tug McGraw. Tug McGraw next inning. He's a left-hander. Again, the Mets are a game behind the Cubs in this, the last game of the season. McGraw is taking his warm-ups in the bullpen. There's a hitter coming up. Rod Gaspar, switch hitter, batting left. One out, nobody on. Top of the 8th. 4-4 ball game now. After the home run by Grody. Here's Hands. That's 5-5, switch hitter batting left, single 1 to 8, and it goes through. Gaspar is on first with the go-ahead run. 1 out. And 1 more hit or walk. That's it for Hands. Oh my. Hands has reached fatigue here in the 8th, and he's due up second next inning. So whoever they bring in most likely will not go further. Hands pitched 7 1/3. He allowed 9 hits. He walked 3. Struck out 4. And has allowed 4 runs. He's responsible for Gaspar on first. Let's see who's coming in for the Cubs. Abernathy and Aguirre pitched last game. No need to use them. This is the end of the season. And it will be Phil Reagan trying to put out this fire. Phil Reagan. +3. +5 max. Whoa. So Reagan is ready. And leading it off, coming up, is Cleon. Gaspar, the go-ahead run. We're all tied at 4. Whoa. Oh. There's Kathy Harden. Good morning, Kathy. It is a good game. Okay, Cleon facing Reagan. Here's the pitch. 3-5, right-handed base hit, Cleon. Gaspar round second, goes to third. And Wayne Garrett, the batter. First and third, 1 out. Is a tough call. But the Cubs will play the infield in. The go-ahead run, Gaspar on third. Here's the pitch from Reagan. 3-8, right-handed, lines it to second, caught by Popovich. 2 down. And Agee is the batter, clutch situation. 1-7, clutch situation, base hits. Gaspar scores. Jones goes to third, and the Mets take a 5-4 lead here. That'll be charged 2 hands. He ends up allowing 5 runs. It's first and third. Agee being held. 2 outs now. Actually, I didn't have to bring the infield in or out. There were 2 outs. But it was a base hit, 1-7 for Agee on a clutch reversal. Now here's Shamsky. Shamsky 2 for 2. He homered in the first, walked, singled. Here's Reagan. The pitch to Art, 1-7, right-handed, walked him. So Reagan having his issues in relief. Bases full now, 2 outs. And here's Kenny Boswell. Here's Reagan. 2-3, grounds it to short, and Kessinger has it, and he throws it to first. The side is retired, but 2 runs were scored on the leadoff home run by Grody, then the single by Gaspar knocked home by Agee. We're in the middle of the 8th. Whoops, 2 runs. So sorry. And it's 5-4. And the new pitcher is Tug McGraw. Taking his warm-ups. He's eligible for the save. DeLauro turns out to be the winner of record. McGraw a -1 and Grody -4. The loser is Hands, the loser of record. Leading it off will be John Hairston. John Hairston, who was called up from the minors. He's 1 for 3. He's a right-handed hitter. Okay, McGraw is ready. .48, right-handed, struck him out. 1 down, and there'll be a hitter for Reagan. Ken Johnson will be the new pitcher for the Cubs. Ken Johnson. Let's see who's hitting here for the Cubs. This is the last game of the season for both teams. Randy Hundley will come into pinch hit. He came in to catch after DeRocha pinch hit for Hairston. But we're just having Hundley hit here. One out, nobody on. McGraw. The pitch to Hundley. 1-7, lines it, grounds it to second. And Boswell fields it, throws it to Cranepool for the second out. 2 away, nobody on, and Kessinger 2 for 4 today. Kessinger switch hitter batting right. Here's McGraw. 6-8, switch hitter batting right, walked him. So Kessinger is on first. He's the tying run. 1-15, 1-11 not being held. And Popovich, the batter, 2 for 3, walked and scored. .412, switch hitter batting right, single 1-2. Oh, lines it to short, and it's caught by Harrelson, and the side is retired. 1-2, no runs, a walk, and 1 left. We're after 8. Ken Johnson will be the new pitcher. And we'll take a little break here, 2 or 3 minutes in a 5-4 game Mets. Mets took the lead at the start, 2-0 on Shamsky's 2-run home run in the first. Then the Cubs scored a run in the bottom of the first and the bottom of the fourth. Mets scored in the top of the fifth. It was 3-2 Mets. Then the Cubs took the lead 4-3 with 2 runs in the bottom of the fifth on the 2-run home run by Banks. And now the Mets took the lead on a home run by Grote in the 8th. And then Gaspar scored on Agee's base hit. It's 5-4. It's been a back and forth ball game. This the final game of the season for these 2 clubs. Every game on this date, October 2, in our 1969 replay, is the final game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be right back in 2 or 3 minutes. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman again in Studio B, located in Fort Lauderdale. We have a 5-4 game, Mets leading. And Ken Johnson is the new pitcher for the Cubs. After the pinch hitter Hundley, Johnson is ready. And Eddie Kranepool leads it off. Okay, Johnson gets the sign from Hairston. Here's the pitch to Kranepool. That's 310 right-handed. It's a ballpark blast by Eddie. Left-handed, and it's gone. Eddie Kranepool with a insurance home run here in the ninth off Ken Johnson's first pitch. We'll look at it again. Eddie Kranepool, it's 6-4 Mets. Again, if the Mets win this game, the final game of the season, they will tie it, Kathy Harden. They will tie the Cubs for third place. Clearly the best season in Mets franchise history. Eddie Kranepool with his 10th home run of the season. He had 11 in real world. That's the 4th home run in this game, 3rd for the Mets. Let's look at that one more time. Looked like it was a changeup, and it's 310 right-handed ballpark blast, and it was an 8 left-handed. Home runs are 1-17 in the friendly confines from both sides of the plate. Now here's Grody, who homered last inning. The bronze for the Mets, tying it for 3rd. What a season, 84 wins. 68 was a market improvement, but this year they have cleared the 500 mark. Okay, Johnson facing Grody. Grody 2 for 4, doubled and had the home run in the 8th. Here's the pitch from Johnson. 4-9 right-handed base hit. 3rd hit for Grody today. Now Buddy Harrelson, the batter. Grody 1-17, not being held. He goes on a 5. Here's Harrelson. The pitch from Johnson. 5-5, switch hitter batting left, struck him out. And Tug McGraw will come up to hit. McGraw in the game for the save. McGraw is a 2 WR. It's 1 out. Grody on first. 6-4 Mets. Here's the pitch to McCraw. 4-3. Right-handed, grounds it back to Johnson. This could be 2. Johnson is a 3-0. Oh. 3-0, 16-3. G2, it won't be a double. It's going to be a clean G2 with a runner on first, 1 out. They will force, Johnson forces Grody at second. It's 2 away, and McCraw is on first. McGraw. And here's Jones, Cleon. 2 for 4 and a walk. Here's the pitch from Johnson. That's 3-9 right-handed. Base hit, 1 asteroid. His 3rd hit of the game. McGraw goes to second. First and second, 2 down, and Garrett in a clutch situation. Here's Johnson now. 3-10, grounds it to second. Popovich has it, throws it to Banks, and the side is retired. But another run for the Mets on the home run, the leadoff home run by Eddie Kranepool. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's McGraw going for the save. It will be the heart of the order: Williams, Santo, and Banks. Williams steps in. This is lefty-lefty. McGraw, the windup, the pitch to Williams. 4-6, left-handed, grounds it to first. Kranepool has it, takes it to the bag, 1 away. Now Ron Santo. We should have put in an outfielder, if available. Oh, no. Let's just take a look here. Well, we're gonna take our chances and keep Shamsky in right. Okay, here's Santo now. I may live to regret that. The pitch from McCraw. 2-4, fly walked him. So Santo is on, and Banks comes up. He hit the 2-run home run in the 5th, Ernie did. Amos Otis is coming in right in the middle of the inning to play center field, and Agee moves to right. It's a weird configuration, but Amos Otis is now playing right field, center field. Otis in for Shamsky. Okay, here's Banks. Mets are banking on winning it here in the bottom of the 9th. McGraw from the stretch. The pitch to Banks. 6-7, right-handed, single 1, grounds it to third. Garrett has it, throws to Boswell for 1, to Kranepool, and a game-ending double play. Look at it again, 6-7, right-handed, single 1, ground ball third A. And the ball game is over. The final, Mets 6, Cubs 4. The win goes to DeLauro. The save for McCraw. McCraw pitched 2 innings, 2 walks, a strikeout, no runs. Johnson pitched 1 inning, allowed 3 hits, struck out 1, allowed 1. The final line, Mets 6 runs, 14 hits, and 2 errors. Cubs 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. So that's it. That's the season for the Mets and the Cubs. The Mets splitting the 2-game series and tying the Cubs for 3rd place with identical records of 84 and 78. I'm going to put this one in the books. Stay strong, Kathy Harden. Stay well, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for hanging out. See you later.